Hello and welcome to our fourth episode of CorelDraw in our special series of learning program through the distance mode of education. We hope in our last episode we have tried enough to upgrade its tool learning according to your comfort zone. I am Sakshi Mandwal and our subject expert for today is Mohammad Miraj Wasim. So, now we would like to divert your attention towards the topics what we covered in our episode and what we will be teaching you in our today's episode. The topics we covered in our last episode were, we taught you tools and details. And the topics which we will be teaching you in today's episode of CorelDraw are 1. Remaining tools of last episode. 2. We will also teach you menus in detail. 3. We will show many examples by using mixed use of menus and tools. As you are aware that in third episode of CorelDraw, due to shortage of time, we couldn't complete its all contents, which we promised to finish in that only. But we hope today we will be finishing that remaining part of the last episode. So here we are. The first, remaining tools of last episode. In our last episode, we taught you till the straight line connector tool. Now we will start it right from there only. Blend tool. 1. Blend. After straight line connector tool, the next tool which is there in the toolbox is blend tool, and it works like magical wand or like Swiss knife, equipped with multi-facility, more powerful tools apart from other blend tools. First, we will teach you blend tool. To learn it, you have to draw a drawing or write a text line or any name as we wrote Corel and drawing separately, like we will show you just now in our example. Apply different color in both words and different colors outline as well. After it, select any word from pick tool, then select blend tool and click on that word which you have selected just now and drag it to the next word which you typed next, and you will experience wonderful effects. What more, still you have freedom to edit it further. For your reference, both examples are shown here. Second, contour tool. The next option in blend is of contour tool, which is also a very interesting tool. It creates multiple contour or lines in a single line object. To see it, draw a square or write a letter and apply an outline to it and select contour tool, click and hold, drag on the object you made by first button of the mouse. Now you can see the effects you achieved by doing so in the given example. Third, distort tool. After the contour tool, next tool located is distort tool, by which you can achieve distorted effects on any object. To do so, simply make a square, select distort tool and click and drag into your desired direction. The kind of effect you can create is given in the example. Fourth, drop shadow tool. After the distortion tool, fourth option is available of the drop shadow tool, by which you can create shadow of any object or picture. The method is same as narrated for distort tool. Fifth, envelope tool. Fifth tool after drop shadow is envelope tool, which creates effects on an object by clicking on nodes seen through the drawing and dragging it by first mouse button. Further, you can edit it by shape tool. See an example of it. Sixth, extrude tool. The sixth option of this segment is extrude tool, which creates a 3D, three-dimensional effects on that particular object. The method is same as told to you just now for the other options. See the example. Seventh, transparency tool. Last option of this tool is transparency tool. It is used to create some beautiful effects to an image. Simply import any image in CorelDraw by import command and apply by this tool on that image by the same method we told you for other options just before. See how beautiful transparency effects you can give it to. Next tool is color eyedropper tool. It is used to copy the color of any object and fill into another object. For example, if you want to give your text color of any human skin, to do so, pick a color of the skin tone and apply into the text so that particular color will be copied and applied to that particular text. Next tool to color eyedropper tool is Outline Pen tool, by which you can change the color of outline, width of outline. Next tool to Outline Pen tool is Fill tool. Again, it is very useful and creative tool. Under it, it is equipped with many other options: uniform fill, fountain fill, pattern fill, texture fill, and postscript fill. Number 1. Uniform fill. By this, you can fill uniform color to any object and text. You can create your own color also by inserting color percentage into CMYK option. Second, fountain fill. By this, you can do wonders, but you have to be a very creative person. We will show you how you can create a 3D button by this fill with few seconds by very simple method. Draw a circle, click to fountain fill, and you switch to its window. Select your desired fountain fill like square fountain or linear fountain and click on that. You make a single color fountain and two color fountain by simply clicking on from and to. In fact, you can also change the direction of the gradient fountain. You can choose preset option of it like 2, 3 or 4 colors as well in the same window below. After it, make copy of the circle you fountain fill. Inverse the angle to 180 degrees by filling rotation values in status bar below the menus. Reduce the circle, you change the direction. Now select both circle on which you applied fountain. Apply a keyboard command of C and E. Make very smaller circle again. Make 4 copies of it. Reduce it to very small in size. Color it white. Select 2 above circles and align to top simply by T command. Then select 2 other circles and align to bottom simply by B command. Now group each set of white circle by Ctrl plus G command. Again select all 2 set of 4 circle and left align them. Group them, place in between the circle you fountained and select all objects and apply command of C and E. See how beautiful 3D button you made with these. 3. Pattern fill. The third option under it is pattern fill. By this tool, you can fill preset pattern in any shape drawn. See example. Fourth, texture fill. Fourth option available is texture fill. By this tool also you can fill preset textures in any shape drawn. You can edit its attribute also when window of texture selection is opened. See example for your reference. Fifth, postscript texture fill. Final option of fill tool, texture fill. By this tool you can fill written preset textures in any shape drawn. Interactive fill tool. After fill tool, interactive fill options are available by which you can execute 2 kinds of fills. One is interactive fill and second is mesh fill. To see its effect, draw any shape and apply as you desired by each tool. See example of both fills. Now, viewers, we have successfully finished all the tools, and we hope and believe that you must have gained valuable knowledge by our teaching narration and must have enjoyed it also. So, we will divert your attention to menus now. Menus in detail. I think everybody knows, whomsoever is familiar with any software, that there are menus which make any tool more user-friendly. Alone with the tools, you cannot work. Keeping in mind with the same thought, see the functionality of tools with menus. File menu. Though we have given you a detailed preview on all of file menu functions, but very important feature which is left is to create a PDF file. To create it, go to File menu, click on Publish to PDF, and you will be promoted to its option window. Read carefully. If this file is meant for printing purpose, Then keep JPEG quality to high and convert all fonts to curve, colors to CMYK and leave rest as it is. Remember, if it is being saved for online or reading purposes, then do not curve font. Keep colors to RGB and keep JPEG quality to low and save it by any name. Edit menus are very simple, like cut, paste and paste special. By it, you can paste something which you have copied from other software and that is not easily pasted by a normal paste command, so you can paste special. Next are duplicate and clone. Both commands are just like copy and paste, but differ in its execution. If you did any object clone, then whenever you will make any changes to source from where you cloned, then those changes apply automatically to cloned image also. If you duplicate any object and suppose you reduce its size a little than if you will duplicate multiple copies, then the reduction value gradually will be applicable on those objects also. But in case of copy and paste, that copied will be a true copy of that original object, just like a photocopy. Another important command is available in the menu of barcode. Generally, it is used once in a while, but useful for exporter and retail industry. When you will click on this option, you will be switched to barcode window, where you can see and input your values, which are normally provided by client, and will see a barcode is created in few minutes. See an example. In our initial episode, we gave you detailed information about this menu. I think just 2 or 3 things I would like to focus are its ruler, which has to be on every time, guideline, which also should be active every time. Snap to objects always should be off as it is not needed. You will see rulers vertical and horizontal are available below the menu and on left hand side before the toolbox. This menu is very easy. These are the layout or pages option available for you, so you can set all options according to your needs. As already we have provided vast information about this menu in our initial episode, so we don't think that more information is required now. Arrange menu. This menu is one of the important menus of CorelDraw. It has many applications which make tools very powerful. Number 1, transformation. Through this option, you can position, rotate, scale, size and skew your object or image. 2, align and distribute. Through this option, you can align single or multiple objects and later on you can distribute them in a selected space. 3, order. By this option, you have got the freedom to manipulate the objects by commanding bring to front, send to back, etc. 4, group, ungroup all. By this option, you can group any 2 or multiple objects, picture or text format in one group, and again you can group multiple grouped objects into another one group, and later on you can ungroup them, ungroup all as well. 5, combine and break apart. If you made a circle and a rectangle, select both objects and apply the command of combine, so these 2 objects will be converted into one, and if you apply a fill color to it, these 2 objects are overlapped. Then the area where they are overlapping, that area becomes white. If you apply break apart, then they adopt their original shape. 6, lock object or unlock object or unlock all objects. It is used only when you feel to secure that in your absence, if somebody opens your Corel file who does not know how to operate, then you can select your object and apply the command of lock object. So your work is intact and nobody can operate it. And to edit again, you have to unlock object or unlock all object respectively. 7, shaping. It is another very creative and useful option of this menu. Under this option, you will see many other options are available. 1, weld. First option you will see of weld. It works like according to its meaning. Like when you attach an iron rod to another piece of iron rod and weld it by electronic welder, the same it works when you make two different objects and select them together and applying this command, then these two objects become one and intersect each other, and you can fill them with color and the outline also as well. 2. Trim. This is second option available with this menu. Function of this menu is to cut a portion of an object when two objects are selected and this command is applied. Whichever object is in front and the area where they are overlapping, so that area will be converted into the cutout. 3. Intersect. By this option, you can create a new object out of two selected objects. How does it work? Make two different objects, select them by Pick tool and apply the command of intersect. You will see now the area where they were overlapping creates a third object out of two, and those two objects are intact to their original position. 4. Simplify. It works like work the same way as trim commands works. 5th, front minus back or back minus front. Through this menu, if you made and select two objects and apply any command, front minus back or back minus front, then it will cut behind or front area of the objects from where they are overlapped. 6th, create boundary. Function of this command of the menu is to create a separate object by the boundary of two selected objects. 7th, convert to curve or convert outline to object or join curves. This command converts any object or text into the curve object, means the original creation loses its real identity and gets converted into the curved object. For example, if you made a packaging design and used a stylish text and sent it to somewhere else's and did not send that particular font, then attribute or style of that font will be changed, so the whole design is killed. But if you apply the command of convert to curve, then if the file is opened anywhere in the world, font will not be changed as it becomes an object. Now use it as a font. It means you cannot edit by text tool. Join curves means you can join two different curve nodes by applying this command. Effects menu. Adjust or transform or correction. Most of the commands of this menu of CorelDraw are applied on an image just as applied in Photoshop. It is usually used so that you can apply and use it yourself. Artistic media or blend or contour or envelope, extrude, bevel, lens. These 5 options, artistic media, blend, contour, envelope, extrude, are already in the toolbox, but 2 options are new of bevel and lace. Bevel. By bevel command, if you made an object like circle or square and it is filled with any color, after applying this command, that object acquires a 3D effect, which makes your object more creative and attractive. Lens. This is also a very interesting command and it works like a camera lens does. To use it, bring an image by import command in CorelDraw and convert it into 300 dpi and CMYK by bitmap, menus by converting convert to bitmap, and draw a circle. Put the circle on top of that image and apply this effect and you will see the difference. Add perspective and power clip. Again, these 2 commands are different and precious in use. Add perspective. To use this option, type any letter like CorelDraw, fill it with any color and apply this command. Then the whole palette of effects will appear. Choose your own liked effect and apply it. You will see that many nodes are created, and by manipulating according to your creativity, you can achieve a high appealing effect. Enjoy it. Power clip. You got more freedom and wings to your creativity by applying this command. It is very simple to use. First, make any shape. Say about you have made a broken wood shaped outline by Bezier tool and bring an image of a wood. Select the image go to Effects menu and apply Power Clip. After doing so, you will see a very bold black arrow appears. Click that arrow onto that shape which you made by Bezier tool. Now you will see that Wrapped acquired the wood effect in its boundary. You can do wonders according to your perception and creativity. Copy effect or clone effect. These set of commands are those which you have applied through the Effect menu. So you can copy or clone these effects by these commands from those objects or text or image on which you applied. Bitmaps menu. This menu works entirely on bitmapped image. Its functions also reflect the similarities of Photoshop's filters. Except few options, all other options work like Photoshop's filters do. So what we will be teaching you of this menu are 3D effects which are not available not only in Photoshop but in any software. And that is what it makes CorelDraw a different platform or software to its users. Other features of this menu you can try yourself. They are very easy to use and apply. 3D effects. First option of this menu is 3D rotate. To apply this effect, firstly you have to bring an image into the CorelDraw and go to the Bitmaps menu. Click on 3D effects and again click on 3D rotate. You will switch to its window, apply your own settings and you can see its effect. Second option is of cylinder. Just below the 3D rotate, when you apply this command, you will again reach its window. Feed your values and your image will be converted to cylinder shape. Third option is of embossed. By applying this command, your image is converted into embossed image. Fourth option, just after the cylinder, is page curl. It is very interesting and creative command. It is widely used in advertising world. I hope you must have watched that in some advertisement of newspaper or magazine that a page curl or turned upwards and it gives a feel of that a page is naturally curled, though it is not. To do this or achieve this effect, first make a box. Color it by any effect of your choice. Convert it to bitmapped image as already we showed you how to bitmap. Again go to Bitmaps Effects and go to 3D effects. Click on the page curl. Now you switch to page curl window. Feed all the options according to your requirement and click OK. Now you can watch that how dramatic and creative effect you have achieved. Fifth option of this menu is of perspective, which converts your image to a set perspective angle. Sixth option of this menu makes your image just like somebody has punched on a person's face and his or her face used to be shown by animation that is punched badly. The same effect you can achieve to your picture. And the last option of this menu is sphere, which makes your image 3D spherical. So dear viewers, we are running short of time. Therefore, we will end our program right here and cover the remaining part of today's episode in our next episode. Though we assumed in the beginning that we will complete all its contents today, which we remind, but as CorelDraw is such a lengthy software, sometimes our assumptions become unpredictable. So again, we are finished with the fourth episode of the CorelDraw successfully. We would like to give you a summary of today's episode of CorelDraw as previously we did. Today we started with the remaining options of the tools from the third episode. We taught you how beautiful blend 3D effects you can achieve by Blend tool. We have given you a live example as well. We also showed the utility of Contour tool on text and the object individually. We taught you also about drop shadow effects, created distortion by Distort tool and showed the effect of envelope tool. After it, we moved on to Extrude tool's example and showed before and after effects of transparency tool on an image. After the blend options, we taught the valuable options of outline, pen and eyedropper tool. Then we moved to fill options and told you how you can create a 3D shirt button just in 2 minutes. After completing tools, we switched to the menus option. We provided a preview on smaller menus such as File menu, Edit menu, View menu and Layout menu. We briefed about these 4 menus well. After it, we moved to the bigger menus of CorelDraw. One by one in details, we covered large set of arrange menus, effect menu and bitmaps menu. We taught you in arrange menu that how you can control over the objects by grouping or ungrouping, align and distribute, order and combined effects convert to curved objects. We showed you the practical utility of these menus. After the arrange menu, we moved to effects menu, where we taught you the great effect of power clip, lens and bevel. By these effects, how can you make your picture perfect? And at last we moved to Bitmaps Effect, which almost deal with image. We taught you how you can convert your image into a 300 dpi and CMYK as well. We specifically showed the effects of 3D effects like page curl, perspective and sphere, etc. So we are surely hopeful that a bigger portion of the CorelDraw we have done with today's episode, and hopefully we will finish the entire software in our next episode. Till then, we are taking a break. So we want to remind you of the topics we covered in our today's episode. Remaining tools of last episode. We taught menus in detail. We will show many examples by using mixed use of menus and tools. But we are sorry, due to shortage of time, we could not complete the whole contents today as we had promised. But we are surely hopeful we will finish the remaining part of today's topic in our next episode. We are providing you the list of contents which we will be finishing in our last and final set of episodes of CorelDraw, which are remaining menus of today's episode, and we will show many examples by using mixed use of menus and tools. So, we thank you and say a goodbye to all you beloved, valuable viewers and students. Have a good day.